It's Tony Zaza. Welcome back to my kitchen for another Foodie Fridays. Last weekend, the Sunshine State Egg Fest presented by Wassey's Meat Market was incredible. Oh my gosh, it was so awesome. So if you didn't make it out this year, you've got to put it on the calendar once they announce the date for next year. I'm telling you, I don't care where you live. It is worth coming out to. Delicious food, incredible cooks, and yeah, just amazing deals on everything you love about the Big Green Egg and accessories and outdoor living. So Wassey's, I mean, just incredible. They go big. So today we're back on track now, and Cinco de Mayo is coming up on Saturday. I grew up in Southern California. I absolutely love traditional Mexican food. And today I thought we'd do something that you can use for many different things. We're gonna do a roasted Tomatillo salsa, and we're gonna do it on the Big Green Egg. You can use this for a dip. You can use this to do chicken enchiladas with. You can use it for tacos. I'm actually going to use it for dinner tonight because what I'm going to do is a California style omelet. I'll show you that at the very end. I'm not going to show you how to cook an omelet, but what I am going to show you is how to do this delicious roasted Tomatillo salsa on the Big Green Egg. So if you're ready, we'll take a look at the ingredients. You want the Big Green Egg, indirect heat with the convector to about 475 degrees. So ingredient wise, here's what we're looking at. About a pound of tomatillos. We're going to soak these and husk these. You want to take these off if you've never cooked with tomatillos before. This is just a husk, much like corn has a husk. So soak them, peel those off, wash them down real good. They'll be ready to go. About a pound of that, 2 to 3 fresh serranos. I like it really spicy, so I'm going to do a whole jalapeno. We've got a whole white onion that we're going to peel and cut into about 1.5 inch thick slices and then separate into rings. Depending upon how big your garlic cloves are. If they're smaller, I'd say 5 to 6. If they're bigger, 2 to 3. And then we're also going to need some cilantro at the very end, and salt, pepper, olive oil. That's it. Super simple. Line a baking sheet that will fit on the egg with indirect heat because we're going to spread all this stuff out on there to roast really nicely at 475 degrees, and then it's blender time. All right, so the next step, what we're going to do is I've soaked and husked the tomatillos. So these are going in the bowl. Serranos and jalapenos in the bowl. Garlic in the bowl. And then the onion rings, you just want to make sure that you two tablespoons of olive oil, mix it up, some pepper, some salt, another little toss. Foil lined baking sheet onto the baking sheet. All the rest spread out. There we go. Make sure everything's kind of got its own little space. Some stuff will overlap, that's okay. And then this is gonna roast on the Big Green Egg for about 10 to 12 minutes. On to the Big Green Egg, 10 to 12 minutes, indirect heat, 475 degrees, it should be good. All right, these are perfect and ready to go inside to cool down before our next step. All right, so we've let these cool for about 10 minutes. Now we're just gonna place them in the blender. They're still pretty warm, so be careful. It smells ridiculous in here right now. I wish you could smell it. You can do this two ways. I like a really consistent salsa. You can either take all this other stuff and chop it up and put it in a separate bowl and just pulse this, or you can do it all together, which I prefer to do. You can seed these if you don't like it super hot. I'm not gonna judge you, I promise. Oop, almost forgot that clove with garlic. All right, top on. Lock it into place, and then pulse. Once you've got it pulsed a few times, and add about a 1/4 cup of cilantro. Should be good. I love cilantro. Add more if you like. And then taste. Oh my God, that is spicy and frickin' delicious. If you want, you can add a little water to it. I'm not going to. I think it's perfect. I'm gonna pulse it a couple more times. And then pour to serve. Look at that. All right, so what I've decided to do is make a California omelet. Bell peppers, onions, cheese inside. We've got the fresh avocado on top. We're gonna take our Tomatillo salsa and we are just gonna run it right over the top of this. Just like that. And then some fresh cotija cheese. And dinner is served. There it is. Our Southern California omelet. Bell peppers, onions, cheese inside. Fresh avocado, our homemade roasted tomatillo salsa, and cotija cheese. Let's take a bite. My battery's about to run out. Amazing. You're gonna love it. It's got kick. Recipe down below. Happy Cinco de Mayo. If you loved it, give it a big thumbs up. If you have recommendations, comments, questions, hit me up down in the comments below and subscribe to the channel. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.